This website helped us monetize everything that we've got going on here, and I'm going to show that to you. The website contains information on training. It's going to have your content and your credibility. Now, in terms of costs, right? Craigslist, if you do a paid advertisement on Craigslist, it's going to cost you $25 in a metropolitan market or in a busy market. Like LA, it costs $25 to place a paid ad. I think maybe in San Francisco and other areas it might be more, I'm not sure, but check that out. But I set aside $25 to advertise on Craigslist, or you can also do it for free under the gig section. And we have training videos on that inside of our Facebook group, right? The website, okay, including hosting, is going to cost you $25. Okay? The website's going to cost you $25. That's a vendor we've been able to source and find, and that I think has been really key in tying this all together and getting it to come in at, you know, a very, I would say that's a pretty, you know, economical marketing package for you wholesalers or you brand new bird dogs. Most newbies have anywhere from $100 to $500 to spend a month on marketing and lead generation, right? So I wanted the price point to come under $100. You have another $50 that you can set aside if you wanted to post more paid ads regularly, or if you wanted to use other tools. Like GetResponse costs $15 a month, but you can also check out MailChimp. And I think for the first, don't quote me on this, but maybe up to the first 1,000, you can get that autoresponder for free. Right? So autoresponders are going to cost you anywhere from free to about $15, $30 a month. 900 candidates would put you at a $15 a month to the autoresponder campaign that we use and recommend. And it's the same one that a lot of online marketers use as well. Okay? So technology, we're going to break that down and show you, I mean, Craigslist ads, that's easy to post. You guys have seen that. The landing page, there's a 2-hour video. It's really only going to take you 30 minutes. We just stop for breaks on how to set that up. And I showed you guys live on the session what that looks like. Value focus. Now, with regards to they don't last, that is very true. Because 85% are iffy about real estate. They don't like this niche, or they're not quite sure if they want to deal with the face-to-face side. But what most people don't realize is there's other ways to make money in real estate by landlording your digital assets, by monetizing and selling your leads, or by doing joint ventures and referrals so that you don't have to do any of the work. For example, our virtual markets, which we're sitting on about $50,000 in revenue, is a virtual market. I haven't seen the properties. I haven't talked to anybody there. We're just generating leads from wherever we are, right, to do this on the beach if you wanted to. They don't last, but 85%, that's a lot of people, right? What else can you do with those 85%? Or what can you do to complement and create those new sources of revenue? Let's jump on here, and I'm going to now do my screen share. Good stuff, Jill. Catch up. All right, awesome. Thank you, thank you. So let me put this away, and I'm going to show you the website that we used. Go to a website. Oh, you know what? I won't drop the link now. I don't want to lose anybody that's on the session quite yet. Learn to invest for free. Let me just show you what this looks like. Because at this point, it's easier to demo, kind of like do a demo and see it. That way, it's easier to process and follow along. Okay. So the website that we've used in order to bridge this all together, we have transferred right here. The design, how the content is structured. It keeps thinking I want to post something. I don't want to post something. Let's just get out of here. Go to our Facebook group. And this is the website. This is the website that's a lot, the structure, the format, how it's all worked. I'm still thinking I want to post something. All right. So I will break down and continue this process here for everybody. Now, from your autoresponder, once they sign up, they're redirected to a website. The website that they first land on offers training for them, okay? So in order to address the questions on what the heck do you do for training, and I don't have any info or material or content on training, don't worry about that. We're going to provide that here for you if you like, or you can build it out and do it yourself. Steve, can you see the website?
Yeah, I can see the website.
Steve? Bill?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, so once they sign up on the landing page, they go through a training series. Now, all the videos that you see on here are the updated version of the training videos that we had, right? But this is the training that the Bird Dog goes through. Okay, they go from zero to knowing how to find, or they have multiple sources or avenues for marketing. Okay, we give them multiple sources and places where they can start marketing for motivated sellers and how to find deals based on their scenarios. Limited budget or some marketing budget. That's all broken down here in detail. Okay, now another good objection that wasn't put on here, and this just came to mind, is we've never started a Bird Dog network, and somebody mentioned this at the meetup group, Gil, is because we are creating competition. And in a highly competitive market, it's hard enough as it is. What is my incentive to train these people and share my best practices? And I thought, man, that is a good one. Good point, sir. But let me show you how I blast that objection here. So we give them all this value, this training on how to do a deal from front to back, the total best practices, and this is super in-depth, bandit signs, online marketing, direct mail, canvassing the neighborhoods, how to talk to your seller, how to fill out the paperwork, and how to close on the deal, right? So do you guys follow so far and kind of get how the whole training thing works? Are we cool on that? So far, so good? Holler, somebody type in the comment section, yes, yes, so far, so good, so far, so good. All right, I'm making a tweak to the website right now so that, uno momento, por favor. Open link, new tab. Give me 1 second, I'm just updating the website on here. I want you to see this blog post right here. Okay, here we go, this is what I needed. So, when you give them all this value, they can hit the ground running. But that is a valid point, right? Why would you create all this other competition? I can see how that is a concern. But I'll read the book, The Go-Giver, right? So that you have an abundance mentality, or you can start to develop an abundance mentality. Because the whole creating competition thing, that is a scarcity mentality that will hurt you, right? You know, most people say, hey, Gil, that's just frou-frou stuff. Actually, I think I've shown here on the board that, you know, by working with other people, you can generate an additional, we've generated an additional $60,000 in revenue. We've split those deals with the Bird Dogs and the wholesalers that we've joint ventured with. We're doing an additional $50,000 in revenue. So are you really, you know, hurting yourself or taking money away from your business by showing somebody how to do this from front to back and providing that high quality training? In our experience, I don't think so, and I'm going to continue to hammer that point throughout this session, right? So the Go-Giver, get that abundance mentality, get your abundance mentality on. Now, they're going to go through this training video in series, right? And most of the reaction that's come after it is, okay, great, we started marketing for deals, but what do we do now? Okay, what do we do now? They're not sure. They don't know what to do. Who are they going to call? They're going to call the person on the website where their landing page, where they had signed up and were redirected to. So, Shika, in your case, what kind of training can you do? will provide this entire video series. It's going to be on your blog, but you will have your phone number on here, right? If you have a lead, if you have a deal, call me. I'm open to joint ventures. We can structure and we can do something. You guys see my photos on Instagram or how we post some of the results that we get and the deals we're working on. And I always put a caption in there. If you want to do deals, let's work together. I'd love to help you out, okay? And so you're going to put your phone number on here so that they call you before they call anybody else. The autoresponder helps build that relationship and trust with your list. The training and value you provide will strengthen that relationship and trust, and they will go to you first as opposed to some random stranger. Does that make sense? And they signed up on your landing page to become a part of your network, okay? So that positions you as the resource person. If you're brand new, right, you're a resource person. You don't have to be an expert. When we had set up the landing page, if you guys notice, I don't have any content on the landing page talking about, you know, we're doing so many deals, or there's no hype on there with regards to who we are. It's just very straightforward. We buy distressed properties. Here's how much, you know, joint venture or fees or marketing referrals or money that you can make off of each property if we work together, and that's that, right? So there's no hype, or, you know, you don't have to be a big rich dad or Donald Trump University to build this list. Again, check out the video replays because we did not, you know, it's very straightforward, right? That's my whole point there. So when they go through this and they have a good lead, they're going to call you. That's exactly what those other bird auction wholesalers did for us here in LA County. That's what's been going on in our virtual markets as well. They're going to call you first. Now, here's the fun part. We talked about creating new sources of revenue. They're going to go through this entire series. They're going to like it. They're not going to like it. They may be overwhelmed, and that it's designed that way, right? If you look at some of the comments that I've had on this post, somebody here types, very promising. I wish you could put a summary for each blog to give value to people without having to spend hours on the video. Your summary would get them closer to wanting to sacrifice 60 to 90 minutes. What I mean is give them reasons why they should watch the video. So, again, this person didn't see the whole funnel and the method to the system on how it's cranked out. It's designed that way. It's a bit of a, you know, this is the realistic, you know, it's the no BS. This is how it works, and this is what happens, all right? The videos are long because we want to jump into stuff and be very in-depth about it. Why should they watch these videos? Because they've responded to a Craigslist ad for a bird dog, a deal finder, a distressed property specialist. They need to watch these videos for training, and they're going to get a lot of value from it. This is comparable content to courses that are out there that are selling for $2,000, maybe even more. Actually, more courses too, in price points, higher price points. So, but you know, again, so is that making sense so far, Steve? Bill, we're cool. Anything I can clarify, or anything we got to break down?
Yeah.
So far,
good.
so good, so there.